Last year, I predicted the eventual downfall of FIFA 20 despite enormous beta and early access hype. If I'm being honest, it felt like I was yelling into a pillow at the time. After the FIFA job, I felt like I did everything in my ability to educate people on the dirty stuff EA has been doing for the past couple years in regards to FIFA. This year, I felt zero need to rush a review because we all knew what was coming. I didn't even need to make this video. Everyone knows the game sucks. I did not buy this game like promised. I borrowed it from a subscriber via SharePlay just for review purposes because that's what my viewers asked for. I did not have to make this video, but here we are. For the people that are fans of my channel, stick around till the end where I talk a bit more about future plans and what I'm thinking of doing, because we are facing another year where FIFA is completely not enjoyable, for me at least. For anyone that's already hating because they can't handle an opinion, feel free to leave a comment down below. Let me know why you're a special snowflake, and I'll be sure to get back to you on that. Alright, jumping into the video. Firstly, if you are a career mode player and that's all you care about, feel free to click off this video. Your mode is not broken this year like it was last year, and they've added a few new things. It seems like everyone in the FIFA community is enjoying it, and I wish you nothing but the best. I wish I enjoyed career mode or was a career mode YouTuber because I would secure a hefty bag this year. If you are a Pro Clubs player, these are currently the things that are broken with Pro Clubs. Apparently they are being worked on, but who knows. If you are buying this game for Pro Clubs, you can expect what you've come to expect for the past, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years. Almost no updates, no improvements, with the same bugs and gameplay inconsistencies you will see in Ultimate Team. On top of that, any progress you make in the current gen will not be transferred over to the next gen. Lastly, if you are a Volta enthusiast, no, I'm just joking. All right, the actual big problem with FIFA, or one of the biggest problems with FIFA, is that it's a complete and awful unfinished mess. Like, the amount of bugs I've seen this year is insane, and that kind of makes sense because development was clearly rushed and there was a pandemic. But regardless, any reviewer that doesn't mention the countless bugs that are readily available on any social media platform, in my opinion, should have their review discredited almost immediately, because you cannot talk about FIFA without mentioning the insane bugs in this year's game. The main focus in my video will be gameplay inconsistencies and stuff that just made me not enjoy this game. Randomness, weird bounces, body animations, auto passing, bad refereeing. I will go through all of these things like kind of one by one and provide clips for each of them. And if you look at these clips and you say, okay, that's not too bad, then you will enjoy FIFA. If you look at these clips and say, wow, this is the same thing as every year, this is why I hate FIFA, this is why I hate Weekend League, it stresses me out, it gives me brain damage, then, well, perfect. You will probably avoid this year and save 60, 80, whatever bucks it is, and you can go play something else. Alright, jumping into the clips, I'm doing it a bit different this time around than last time. I'm gonna just show you nicely with my mouse and kind of like a screen record option. I think it's gonna be this smoother way to go. Passing problems are like, there's so many different things to talk about passing. Defenders not reacting to passes, the amount of auto assisted passes. Passing is just completely and fundamentally broken in my opinion. This right here, if you stop the video, who do you think is gonna win this ball? You think it's gonna be my guy? You're absolutely wrong. It's not. The auto assisting and passing this game is just unacceptable in my opinion. Once again, same thing. If we go back, my defending is pretty solid. Like, everyone's positioned pretty well here, and this horrendous pass gets completely rewarded. And if you think this is okay, if you want a game that's completely random and balances out actual skill with auto assisted stuff like this, then you'll definitely enjoy FIFA. But for me, it's nonsense. This pass is read by two different players, and yet somehow he still gets to it, and then the game compensates for that by not giving him the foul, which is just ridiculous. So two bugs in one there, the pass and then the foul afterwards. Well, let's keep going. There's 2 minutes, and this is just like, I'm being very, very selective with my clips. I probably could have made 10-minute clip, but I think this is more than enough footage, and I only played about 30-40 games total. But auto assisting on passing is out of hand this year. It takes zero skill to pass, and to me, that's unacceptable. I mean, I don't know. If you enjoyed, like, where do you think this pass is going? Honestly, stop this video right now. Where do you think it's going? Here? Here? You're wrong. It's actually going to go perfectly to this guy over through the middle of two guys here. So it's just ridiculous. Defenders completely ignoring passes. It's become more and more dumb the ball goes like next to his feet. He just says, maybe this one's a little bit more forgivable, but this happens, as you saw in the first couple clips, to the most extreme extent, right? Right here, this is a quick one. I kind of edited it poorly, but I'm trying to pass to here. It's a horrendous pass. He has that well picked off. He deserves to get this ball 1,000%. And he just gets auto-nutmegged. And you'll notice when I point out clips, I don't just point out, clips that are going against me. I point out clips that are going for me, because if you're reviewing this game and the inconsistencies and you're only looking at what's happening, against you, you're not doing a good job, because you're missing a lot of stuff that you're getting, compensated with, and that stuff is, to me, unacceptable. And if it happens against me, it'll happen for me and vice versa, right? So, once again, passing. Like, there's no option here. There's no good pass here. There's nothing, right? If you look at this right now, maybe he can argue that he's going to pass here, but that's going to get cut off by one of two people, hopefully. But no, it goes right past my defender right here for an easy goal. And, well, he missed it, but he had an open shot. So, I also have a massive problem with where passes lock onto. This was a pass where I believe I can even show you the power. I put a little more power into it. I was trying to get to this pass right here, and I have a really hard time with passing being assisted to an extent where I am struggling to select where I want to pass to, because it's auto switching to whatever the nearest pass is, or whatever. Like this one as well. Like, this is such an obvious pass. Like, sorry, this is a little bit too far. One more. Okay, this is such an obvious pass. It's going to the wing, right? This guy's making a run for it. I'm pointing with my analog stick completely down. I know this for a fact, because I remember these moments distinctively. And he, for some reason, passes this guy. This guy locks on. I don't know. To me, super frustrating. Passing, without a doubt, the biggest problem in this year's game. Maybe refereeing would be second, but everything surrounding passing is unacceptable. Once again, look at this. There's two different players here. I obviously wanted this guy. It starts going towards him, and then the game auto locks back to this guy, and then I get this is nonsense. This is part of defending. We'll get into defending, and defending is hand in hand, completely broken with passing. I get auto rewarded there, and that's unacceptable in my opinion. We keep going. Once again, maybe this was a little too quick, but I have a really difficult time in distinguishing where I want to pass to. This is me pointing down with a simple X pass, obviously to this guy, right? Obvious. And yet the game locks onto this guy. It doesn't really make any sense to me. Same thing here for compensation. This pass has no right to go through. Look how poor this pass is. And his defender is literally a foot away from it. Just lets it go. So if it's going for me, it's going against me. It's going both ways. So let's keep going. This pass. What is this? What is this? Where is the opening here to make this pass? You don't have to have any brain cells to play this game. Just close your eyes and point up, and you will obviously get rewarded with auto assisted passing. And then even when I kind of picked it off, he still gets a favorable bounce in the middle and gets an easy goal. So we keep going. Oh my god, do these clips just make me absolutely rage? Look at this. Look at this. Look where he's at. I'm even controlling him manually. He just doesn't want to intercept that pass. He just lets it go through. A massive problem, and it's continuing to be a bigger and bigger problem every year with FIFA. I don't know if I'm the only one, but I'm having a massive issue with goalkeeper clearances and defenders auto-locking in a weird way where they move forward, right, instead of locking on and running towards the ball, and then completely get dumbfounded here. Like, he didn't do anything to deserve this breakaway, and yet he gets one. And I've seen a few people in my chat mention they have this problem, so hopefully I'm not the only one. But oh yeah, this was even more criminal. So I know what's coming here. I'm fully aware of it. I was aware of it the moment I saw this guy run like 5 minutes ago, right? I switched this guy. I'm doing everything in my God-given abilities to run to the spot where I know he's gonna pass to. I'm cutting off the space. I'm there. I'm literally there. I can't do more than this, right? Manually, I can't do more than this. If I didn't do anything, they all would have locked onto this guy, and this would have been a even more open tapping. But it doesn't matter. The game is so auto-assisted. Look at my face, by the way. That's pretty funny. The game is so auto-assisted that he'll get rewarded regardless of what I do. So it's just, I don't know. It's just ridiculous. We still have 30 seconds. That's ridiculous. Oh, this pass. All right, guys. Questionnaire time. Where do you think the next play is happening? Where is the next pass? If you are guessing here, or maybe even here, you are completely incorrect. Look at the odd. I mean, this is nonsense. This is absolute nonsense. This is absolute nonsense. We're just, why even play this game? Why don't we just roll dice, to be honest? What's the actual skill gap here? And then the goalkeeper, weird glitch there. We'll get to that kind of stuff later. There's a bunch of weird animations and glitches and stuff and all that. So again, no, there's no pass that exists here. There's no pass that exists here. This guy's covering this. This guy should be covering this. No, some weird animation there. Locks on. And then finishing is another thing we'll talk about in the video. This video is going to be long. I apologize, but I think it needs to be long because there's just a lot of clips. So should have finished there. It doesn't. So finishing is obviously a problem that we'll discuss later. Some people say finishing is improved. Not in my opinion. Another situation where I put full power on this pass. I know I did. Look back at it again. Full power. You saw that full power go all the way. I'm trying to pass to here. Game auto locks to here. Gets an easy tap and goal. So that is the extent of passing problems. So that was a 7-minute video, 8-minute video, just solely based on passing issues in the first 2-3 weeks of this game. Alrighty, defending. Boys, I don't even know where to begin. Just gonna have some beer. I need something to get over this video and making this absolute... Just rewatching this clips infuriates me. Defending is completely broken to an extent where every time you get into like a situation where you read your opponent, just, I don't know, do a coin flip and there's a 50-50 chance you're getting the ball. So if you're kind of brain dead, you will just run into the defender every time. This is a play, by the way, where 3 times I am unable to steal the ball. I've seen plays up to 7 or 8 times where you make the right tackle and you still don't get the ball. This is a goal he gets. Absolute nonsense. But, you know, there's so many things. Like, if I was to tell you how to be good at this game, I would tell you a few different things that are completely different from the ideologies I have about actual football. But some dude in the comments is going to tell me that's hyper-realism, which I just can't, my guy. I can't do with you today. But let me just say, if I was going to tell you how to be good at this game, a few things. 1, when you're making a pass, close your eyes and left stick just up in the up direction or whatever. Left stick into your opponent's half. 2, blindly run into defenders with the ball. And 50% of the time you'll get through. And if it's a one-on-one, let's say, you'll just get a goal that way. So yeah, if you think those are hyper realistic features because that's what happens in real life, sometimes you go for a tackle and you don't win the ball, I can't do it with you right now. I just can't. Please tell me in the comments below how you're so goddamn aware of the hyper realism this game is presenting. But yeah, these passes, everything from players not intercepting to, you know, just literally like walking through my guy. I don't even bother pausing this video. Weird AI here. There's just, if you play this game, you're 100% aware of this passing. And the big thing is, once again, where do these things happen? If it's a mistake that happens, like I'm 3 goals up here, I don't care. Results don't dictate anything to me in this game. I was unhappy when I was winning. I was unhappy when I was losing. At no point did I think to myself, wow, this is a great, enjoyable experience, even when I was 7 or 8 goals up. So, let's say you're in a what's 1-1 Champions League. Champions League. Fuck, this beer is working. Foot Champions, and you're having a really tight game. You're having a great time, and then this happens. He just goes right through you, and he gets this goal, and he goes through to another guy, and you lose this game. Are you gonna be having a good time? Be honest with yourself. I surely am not. If you are able to compensate and tell yourself, yeah, it's just a part of the game, then this game is most certainly for you. Blocking, we'll get to that later in the video. Definitely a lot of AI blocking, auto blocking, but defending as a whole is fundamentally broken. I don't know what the hell is going on here, but I get the ball here, and once again, I'm 2 goals up, so it's not as relevant, but depending on the situation, the magnitude of these bugs or issues is really gonna affect. Oh my god, honestly, it's infuriating to just watch this again. But defending is basically now turned into a coin flip. Moving right along, refereeing in this game is nonsense. Definitely was a foul on my guy. No call. This is clearly a foul after the play. No advantage given. we're just getting started, baby. We're just getting started. Refereeing is nonsensical. This is a part of refereeing, happens a lot. Deflections that have no right to be going, one way. Like, that should have been my ball. He clearly, let's watch it again. He clearly takes it out of my guy's feet, and then he fouls me after. Let's ignore the foul. I want the corner there. Not gonna get it, baby. Not gonna get it because refereeing is completely and totally broken. This is a clear foul by me. No call. So like I said, I'm showing you it going both ways. This is a massive foul by me, and it leads to a breakaway. Unacceptable in my opinion. You're gonna lose games. So here's another thing that we don't always talk about, but like where issues happen and the magnitude of the issue. A bug that happens somewhere in the middle of the field that leads to nothing might go unseen, unnoticed. You might not bat an eye, but it happens like in that situation and it leads to a goal. I guarantee you're gonna lose your shit playing this game. So that was a foul by me again. I don't think that was, but the one before that definitely was. He tackles my guy here. The game is incapable of understanding a foul off the ball, so I will just lose the ball there. So it turns into an NBA Jam-esque video game. This is the best football game on the market, they will tell you. We have a foul here that should be a penalty. Despite how kind of soft it was, it still limited me from making that run. Another situation there where my run gets held off the ball. This is going to just not be my ball because this guy clipped me. Let's say those are just the game being that smart and saying, unintentional contact shouldn't be a penalty. But to me, I can make a 25-minute video just on how broken the referees are. But I'm going to save you all that time and just tell you they are horrendous. Alright, the last section we're going to go into is finishing before we jump into miscellaneous, which is going to be a fun one. It's a little bag of tricks, right? This video is going to be long. I apologize. Some people say finishing is better, improved. I mean, to me, it's just the same as it's always been. If you think finishing should be something that's only accessible to the highest rated of players, then fundamentally we'll disagree here. And I hate your existence that you think that I should pay money or grind 10,000 hours to get a card that can score a goal that I would have finished at 12 years old. So anyways, Lukaku, we'll start off with that. Let's just say he, it was a tough angle. I don't know. Let's chalk that up to a tough angle. But I have a minute of things here that just, to me, is unacceptable when it comes to finishing. So I don't know why that clip continued. I didn't do a good job editing. Anyways, I think I find some pretty good positions. I'm trying to curl this far post. Still not going to finish. This is Eriksen on his left foot. Once again, if these things, Eriksen's not on his good foot or whatever. I don't even know if Eriksen's left foot or right foot. I think he's right footed. Regardless, if you think this shouldn't be a goal, 99.999% of the time, we fundamentally disagree on what finishing is. Maybe you can chalk that up to a bad shot. I was trying to go for the far post. To me, finishing is just not consistent. This goes for me. Like, this is just ridiculous, right? This is ridiculous. I cannot imagine a world where he completely tried to point up and miss that. You literally have to be pointing the other way to miss that. I honestly want the game to take over there and just to be an auto goal. This one, I'm 100% pointing just purely left. And I don't know which striker that was. Immobile? Who was that? Is it Eriksen? Man, maybe Eriksen's a problem. Eriksen, regardless, I don't care. A blind person should be putting that away, but he doesn't. So finishing, still a big issue. I mean, I just can't. There was games where I had like 14 shots on target. 98% of them were inside the box. I couldn't score. My opponent gets a BS penalty, and he puts it in. This, another one. I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's going to be people that are going to refute this. I mean, of course there are. You can tell people water is wet, and one weirdo is going to disagree and tell me it's dry. So I don't know what the general consensus will be when I upload this video, but to me, hopefully this is an overwhelming amount of evidence to save you some time and money from purchasing or playing this product. So that was finishing. Let's jump into the final product, the miscellaneous, the most fun section, just random things that I think are going to be probably bigger problems in the future, but are definitely currently problems. Alright, the last section, other. I don't know how much time I'm going to spend here. That was quick. What happened here? What happened here? I don't even know what happened here. Oh, yeah, AI blocking. Yeah, AI blocking is a big thing. Maybe not the best example of it, but expect to see a lot of AI blocking. AI blocking might legitimately be better than trying to defend in this game. So just a heads up, if you enjoy creating open, once again, this is a problem I kind of highlighted earlier in my video. Defenders on these long through balls running in weird directions. I don't know why. I don't know how to fix it. I'm not quick enough to switch off and run the other way. It is 2021 almost, and you know, AI is still incapable of moving out of a way of a pass, so that's unfortunate. This is the future of football, ladies and gentlemen. All right, finishing. Yeah, AI blocking. He was controlling that one, so it wasn't that bad, but you will see it a lot in this game. For finesse is troubling. Far post finesse might be back. I'm still not sure. I didn't see it to a crazy amount, but it could be back. Game not registering where passing should, or where the out should be. So here he intercepts the ball on this pass. On this pass, and he still gets the ball. The game in FIFA 21 is in. Oh, well, that you guys missed that, right? Hopefully you didn't miss that. Look at this weird animation. The game is on the brink of falling apart, in my opinion. It just feels that way. Like it's completely bugged out. Look at this stuff. I don't know what's going on here. I genuinely can't explain 70% of what's happening on screen sometimes when I play this game. Look at this. Look at this. What am I seeing? I don't even know what I'm seeing anymore. Goalies are still unaware of their surroundings. I don't know why I didn't pick that ball up. Players are unaware of their surroundings. Keeping in mind, players are once again unaware of. I'm clicking left to clear it. This guy, for some reason, rips it into the crowd. That's an AI block. Players being unaware of each other, bumping into each other on a random run. This is a rebound goal. Yep, rebound goals might be back. The amount of issues that I have with this game is truly endless, and I've only played, I don't know, 30-40 games ish. So just wait till the super meta cards come out. Just wait till, oh, that auto nutmeg stallion's gonna absolutely hate that. Just wait till, once again, we get, you know, the full player set, the most broken players. Just wait till people find exploits. Auto dribble to myself there from Immobile. I don't deserve this. I hate that I was given this, and I get a goal from this. Actually, yeah, I do get a goal from this, so that's gross. I mean, it would have been gross either way, but it's even grosser that I was rewarded with a goal. I don't know, just nonsense happening all the time. Complete randomness on screen. Sometimes it feels like I'm watching a cutscene as opposed to actually in control of what's happening on screen. This ball, somehow I steal it from him. I clearly knock it out of his feet. I get the ball. I don't know how. Whoa. Sorry, no need for audio at all. This own goal. Luckily, this game I was up 5-1, I think, and this made it 5-2. But let's say this happens 120th minute, 2-2. That's a funny face I'm making. Would you be, would you be the same level of upset? I would say no. I would say you'd probably break a controller if this happens and you lose the game on this. So, oh yeah, this was a great clip. This was a great one. No, not this. This is all right. That's just another rebound goal. Fine. It is what it is. The one after this, just, I mean, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what to tell you boys, but that sums up. This is the end of this kind of gameplay section of problems. This could probably be an hour-long video of gameplay inconsistencies, but I think this is pretty good. I think you guys get the point. So, yeah. Alright, so I don't need to give this game a number score, I think. I'm just going to say it's unplayable, not enjoyable in my opinion. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree with my take. Some people might ask, well, Nelly, is it going to be worth buying when it's on discount? I'm going to tell you from my most honest perspective, I can get paid to make content around gameplay. I have never had an average of 250 people in my stream. When I first started making FIFA content, I was like, when I was streaming, I had like 10-20 people, and I was in absolute heaven. Now I'm at a point where I can literally average from anywhere from 100 to 250 people in a stream, which if I convert that to Twitch, I can probably get a decent amount of side money. So on the upside, I know that if I do need some money, I'll let you guys know. I'll start making full-time like FIFA gameplay content, but I would get paid to play this game, and I still personally don't think it's worth it. That might come off as douchey. I don't know what that's gonna come off as, but to me, that's the most honest thing I can tell you right now. So even if you paid me, which I literally could get paid to play this game, I would not do it for my own mental health. I would not do it for my own sanity. I think there's much more valuable ways of spending your time in this world, and I don't think this is it. If you want to play a football game, I honestly would recommend PES this year. I think going forward, now this is where the video kind of ends. If you're a fan of mine, great, stick around. If you're just someone that was interested in, you know, a review, an honest review of FIFA, there you have it. So going forward, I'm going to try to look for other ways to make content. I'm very blessed that I figured out a way to make non-gameplay content, which is Nelly News. That's not going anywhere. I'm going to keep working on the podcast. I'm going to look into maybe some retro reviews, some stuff like that. I might try some pro clubs. I really love streaming. It was so fun. And I love just having banter with the chat. And that to me is such an enjoyable experience. Even when the gameplay was horrendous, the chat made it somewhat a manageable experience. So maybe I'll try pro clubs, but you won't see much Ultimate Team from me this year. And you probably won't see a lot of career mode because I just don't have time for it. So that is kind of a channel update, life update. I'm still in school full time. Hopefully if I pass all my courses, that'll stay like that. But anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like, sub, and I'll see you next time. Peace.